So I'm at this point now where all of the things are in place. It's just a case now of really, I know it looks like there's a lot of highlights on, but I need to really strengthen those and get rid of some of this blue basically, and bring out some more details here and there. So I'm going to show the process of that and just basically bringing it up to a finish. So I've just been working across here a little bit. So now I'm just going to continue now with that and just really just defining some of these areas and sort of balancing it out really. Yeah, it's a nice point to be on because all the structure's there and it's just a case now of sorting the bits out. Still got to be careful though, I don't want to sort of overdo it, just want to really bring out the areas. Yeah, that scratching that you can hear, that's just my fingernail. I'm sort of in contact with my little finger, just using it just to, you know, just to lean against, I suppose. And like in here is useful as well, where you've got a definite two tones there. So it just shows, well, it instantly puts that bit in shadow, which helps. Let's take a look in this part. So it does make a difference, just that little bit of extra white on there. Some of it needs to be quite soft as well because it's moving into another area. It's a little bit like clothing, isn't it? Like material, you know, the foam, all the ridges and everything. So I'm just in this part now, just working my way across and just doing bits as I see them really. I'm sort of jumping around, as you can see, but still working my way across this way. So I can still do some you know, subtle work even inside the whites, you know, that are existing as well. I can work into those and work with those. It's just also like where the wind is catching it too, because the wind was, God, it was so powerful. My friend and I were standing on the cliff top, and after we'd been photographing down at St. Govans, and yeah, wow, it was, you know, you could lean into the wind. It's brilliant. I loved it. Alright, so I'm just taking a look at this part now, and I want to really do something a little bit better than how it is. I want a little bit more weight on top of this here. I can always add a little bit of shadow in there, which I'm going to need. I can add that back in, that's not a problem, but I need to create something interesting up here. Yeah, I think that's starting to sort out a little bit. Helps give it a little bit of form. So we've still got the details there, but they're sort of settling in a little bit now, I think. Now what I do want to do is I want to join this on there. Yeah, there are absolutely hundreds of little details in this section, so I'm just going to crack on with this and get this looking good. But everything that I'm doing is making it better, which I'm happy about. So I've just been working my way across here a little bit and just sorting this area out, which I've managed to bring forward a bit now. Got quite a lot of details in there and so on. So I'm just now making my way across here. But according to my reference, this is tonally, this is duller than here. So what I'm going to do is put in some details, but I'm going to dilute the paint a little bit so that it's more transparent. This means it'll sink into the background and won't be so bright. But I can still add details. That's the point. Yeah, this brush, I know it's like a cheap old brush, but it's really good for this. It's so fine and it's really, really great for this part. That's the job perfect. Just want to make sure that each of these sort of it's not layers. What's the word I'm looking for? Sections. That they stand out from each other. You can see that one is in front of the other. Yeah, it is, very time consuming, obviously, doing all this. But, it all adds to it, I think. And hopefully, the person who hopefully is going to buy this will have a lot of enjoyment from seeing all the work, seeing new things. As your eye can't absorb it all in one time. Running out of sunlight a little bit now, so I'll just show you this bit. I have to put the overhead on then for the rest of it. So this area now I've been working right across here, got this bit to sort of join up as well with this piece, so it looks like it's sort of continuing across here, and then that bit then, well, there's a bit that's sort of coming down, there's a bit that's coming off and goes into here. So I'm just putting some little details in. This part is actually quite detailed anyway, so I don't need to do too much, just little bits and pieces, that's all. All I want is some sort of light pieces in there. See if I can bring that around. Yeah, I've added a little bit of shape to this as well. Just a little bit. So this is how we're looking at the moment. So of course, you know, did work across there today a little bit on this and all of this layer of foam here. So I'll just be concentrating on this now. It's not going to really take me too long, I think. And we'll call it a day for today. So I've been working in this section here, just same as what I've been doing on the rest of it, really, just doing a bit of, just sorting it out, making it better. So I've been doing all this anyway, and I'm just going to do this little section up here now. So I can sort of bring this out. Been thinking about what to do about the cliff as well. I'm not sure if I really need to be doing anything on that any more. I'm not certain. I might have a little fiddle with it, some highlights, but it's sort of doing its job because it's dark and you're not going directly to the cliff. You're going directly to this wave. I mean, this one here. Just a little bit here. Right, so I'm just working on this section here. Yeah, what I'd like to do is just to put something there. I don't know, some type of feature, if we can call it that. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, pretty painless so far. So I've been working on this bit as well, just across here. But sometimes, you know, it actually takes sort of days to, don't know, just see what needs to be done next. You see, it does add to it, definitely. I'm not sure if this is a great idea, but what I'd like to do is just have a bit of foam coming up through here. I've got a reference in front of me, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's really having a good bit of a blowout there now. Yeah, it's how far up to bring this is the thing, isn't it? I think some bits and pieces just around here. Yeah, I think that's helping. I do. I got quite a diluted little mix here now. I'm just going to run this along here. And there's these bits as well. These could also be like little pieces of foam as well.
some of them. Just following the line there. Just see if I can. Oops, that wasn't good. So what I'm going to do now is just add a few bits and pieces to this rock wall. Just to bring some bits out that I can see from my reference. These are just tiny little fiddly details now. Now, where was I? Just had to do a battery change. Oh yes, highlights. Don't overdo them. So I've just added a few bits along there and it's already sort of draws that out. Okay, I'm going to catch up with you on the other side. Alright, here we are on the other side. Right, I'll do my best to show you this bit. I'm just adding some spray now. Really, got my trusty toothbrush. Now I'm keeping this really quite transparent because I want it to be like excuse me, I want it to be like sort of spray that's sort of blowing over as well, and plus the spray that's coming, you know, from the waves. So I'm trying to get rid of the sort of excess big bits. I just want it to be quite fine. I'm going to do something with a little bit more pigment to it. So we finally got the paintings done. I'm really pleased with the outcome of it. Yeah, yesterday evening I was sort of doing this area with a spray. It's nice to see it in the actual sort of daylight condition instead of the overhead. And yeah, it's worked out really nice in this part over here as well. You know, the way that's actually really quite dull there. I wanted it to sort of be like that because of the, you know, all the spray coming from also behind that wave as well. And yeah, I'm pleased with all of this as well. I think in general it's got a good sort of motion to it, and yeah, I think it says that it's pretty rough. And I love the shapes of these waves. You know, they come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? You know, waves, and yeah, it's nice to see it finished. Please check my website www.vernonwjones.com. Take care and see you soon.